Contract confirmed. Get the job done.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
No problem.
Not that bad.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Be advised, UAV RTB.
I already got my loadout, so.
Street sweeper shit is stupid. I win every single fight.
People are this bad that
Are you this bad that you're still driving a car in the final circle? Just blow it up, dude. The Berthas are nerfed, dude. Come on.
It's the third time I got blown up today.
Gas is close. That's a win.
No finessing that thing, no sniping, just driving around hitting people with a street sweeper. They ain't gonna like this. Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jeff. We're back here spectating on Power Duck. I just want to see what we got here today. Last video that I did here on Power Duck was actually, I think that video got like 50,000 likes, so thank you for that. One of the bigger complaints that I get during these whole like series of you know, spectating videos and stuff like that. Some days I just wake up and I'm in the mood to just make a spectating video. I just am. I don't know. I like watching the game breathe and live. That video got over 50,000 likes, so I mean, people love it. And it's definitely, quote, you know, lazy because I'm not playing. But could just start putting all those gameplay little montages and shit that I put together at the beginning of these if you really want gameplay that badly from me specifically. I mean, right behind the player. There's actually another player in there. He needs to be really careful. Still got the refresh on the dead silence. He's just kind of standing out in the open now. Wanted to mark the vendor. Still standing out in the open a little bit right there because if people are... Alright, we're good. Alright, got a lot of money. Alright, there he goes. Yeah, he goes and buys a loadout drop. I mean, buying a loadout drop, still around 100 players or so, that's pretty decent. An SPR on this. Looks like the long boy SPR with a... Is that a commando foregrip on it? Marking people on the map that he sees on his radar, I guess. Or packet burst. He went prone and I keep getting the little symbol over there. Multiple players just right in front of him. He's not there. Oh, he's coming back now. Got like a million bullet velocity with this thing, so missed 2 shots. Trying to aim up to a third. Ended up seeing the other car. It's flying up there. Another third party coming through. Runs him over. Another fourth party up top above him. Takes his shots at the dude that's on the ground. Should wait for him to get back up so he can actually get the kill. Ends up having it taken from him. He's just watching the entire thing. He's basically spectating with us. Guy hops in the vehicle. He ends up missing his shot here. He wants to get closer. I guess building all that bullet velocity doesn't really help all that much if you can't hit anything anyway, huh? We're standing still again. What? That guy plays like he has his little brother behind him just like bothering him. He's like babysitting at the same time or some shit. Going prone again. Yeah, I mean, this guy seems like a very, very busy person. Go to the top here using the zip line. So he's sitting top hospital here, trying to get an angle, looking down on his loadout drop. There's one other loadout drop there, so he knows another player has to be at least around within the next, you know, 100 or so meters, maybe 200 or so meters. So either he could go down there himself and get it if he doesn't want to wait, or he's just gonna literally sit there and wait for that one poor soul to walk over here. He's got an M13, but it's not a super rangy M13. He doesn't have a very, very strong close range loadout, so he's actually in a lot of trouble if somebody comes close to him. I'm trying to figure out what the build is here on. He is just so confident that he just won't be shot that he's just able to just sit here. Literally AFKing in multiple scenarios, but this is the boldest shit I have ever seen. Literally just AFKing, no cover at all, on the top of buildings that people constantly look at. And somehow he's not dead. These Power Duck lobbies that are... M13, it looks like it's got some sort of suppressor on there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the wrong suppressor, to be honest with you. A tactical suppressor with the long barrel, 60 round mag, no sight, so that means you're probably using a grip. And with how slow this is ADSing, looking at it, just not the strongest loadout. It's good at medium long range, but close range it's definitely lacking really badly. Got like near the max bullet velocity build over on his SPR. If he doesn't, he's like maybe one attachment off, but really difficult to tell what kind of rounds he's actually using. Oh, he spotted a player. On his way to try to get his loadout. He has no idea what's happening to him. Ends up actually getting hit marked. Goes down. Seems like that was the player that was going to go and get his thing. He's aware of that, so he's going to go down and get his loadout now that he knows no one else is coming. Although, he just killed that guy, and that loadout has not actually broken down yet, so either that guy's going to go back to the gulag, or that's not his. If that's not his, that means there could be another player here still. He does have a bouncing Betty, though. Go over here and loot him, pick up whatever it is that he has. It's not much. He's got over 10K again. He's just going prone again. He's just, this is the meta. It's the play style. I don't know, who was it? Exclusive Ace actually recently made a video where he was talking about the whole stealth meta. That was a term that I really needed to use whenever I was explaining what necessarily is wrong with this game's current design, with how strong the heartbeat sensor, ghost, and suppressors are all together. Most players use suppressors, which, you know, keeps people off of the radar just from, you know, shooting, and by itself doesn't seem very powerful. But then you got the monolithic suppressor that does virtually everything. Hold on, wait, he's opening fire here. M13, 60 rounds into the back of that Bertha, who's actually chasing another player. Gonna mount up, take more shots at him. I mean, accurate enough to hit it, I guess. Put some damage down. The guy's aiming back at him with a sniper rifle. What is he gonna do now? He ended up taking a shot at him, ends up missing. He's sprinting across the field now. Needs to be very careful. He's gonna end up getting shot in the head here. That guy is ADSing at him super hard, misses again. Get a long rotation. Guy ended up taking another shot at him, missed again. Oh, okay. 5-head play. Respect. Taking some shots at him. Doesn't hit every single one of them, but hits some of them. Another player took cover pretty quickly. He might be a formidable foe here. He might actually end up shooting back. Ends up swapping as soon as he challenges again, just to get the reload off. Re-challenging, ends up getting shot. Only one little bullet, though. Not a big deal. Hits him, hits the armor. Not going to be able to fly all the way over there. Gonna actually end up using the zip line here to get right up where they were. He's gonna have to rotate from behind this guy that's where he's there. Now, the thing is, that guy might just run for his life. Might not be very confident in that fight. He took off immediately anyway, and whatever he hit him with didn't seem to hit very hard, so. Hops down, couple people in their vehicles just driving by and stuff. Only one Bertha I've seen so far. You know, that Bertha change over time, I've noticed it. It's been good. I've been liking the Bertha change. The next biggest problem, the entire stealth meta, basically. Just keep talking about ghost, heartbeat sensor. Some people were talking about giving the heartbeat sensor a battery, but a lot of people were also disliking that idea. Guess what people were disliking that idea. 17K, he's kind of flying over here. The gas is coming in really quick, kind of doing a risky play here. I guess he wants to see really badly if anyone's around him. Still only 20 players left. Got players on pretty much all sides of him, but they don't know he's there. There's a player on this roof, another player over by this crane at the bottom of it somewhere. Pretty sure there was a third, yeah, there's a third ping over here. There might be a fourth guy down here that has ghost, I think, with this vehicle. Player that was on top of this building actually flew over here or some shit. He was being watched, I feel like, for a while. There's that close range issue right there. He doesn't really have any strength to be able to win those close range fights. That was within, you know, 10 meters, 15 meters, whatever. This guy's level 500. 13 kills, just popping off, popping advanced UAVs. Oh, they just added the new amp pistol to the game. Maybe you guys will see this video a day later. Around on the top of this building, 14 kills, 14 players left, 2 spectators. Got the AMAX, dead silence. I mean, whoever he runs into next, if it's anywhere near close range, he's probably just gonna melt them. I'm pretty sure secondary's at PPSH. The PPSH close range, I mean, the thing still shreds. AMAX still at range, still complete. Shooting at the second player, apparently it's not that easy though. 10 players, 15 kills. Rotation's actually kind of weird. He actually needs to be careful, this guy that hopped in the vehicle back here. He pops dead silence, he's gonna be able to press this guy. This guy stands no chance. What are you doing? Yeah, well, close enough. Buys another UAV, although at this point, there's probably not gonna be much that shows up. One player all the way over here, and they're adding double weapon XP, but it's literally multiple days after this pistol's out. I'll have it done and dark matter by then. Actually ended up fixing that one bug where you would be able to just basically have free dark matter ultra for any weapon that comes out in Warzone. If you had dark matter over on Cold War, you could just slap it onto any, you know, Cold War weapon on Warzone. Not the case anymore. 5 players left, 16 kills. This is a potential 20 bomb if he plays this right, but he's gonna have to hope that no players end up fighting each other. That's if he's trying to go for this 20 bomb. He might just be trying to ride this circle out here, just try to get the win. There's 2 loadout drops over here. I'm not sure how many people are still paying attention to their loadout drops at this point. I mean, his is on the other side of the circle as well, and he hasn't bothered with it. Could be players over here, though. He spots a bouncing Betty. He's heart beating, but nothing is really happening, so he's pretty much blind. Anybody that uses a heartbeat sensor regularly are basically like bats. He's not even gonna bother setting that off, just not to alert anybody of him being there, unless they're right around it. He's crawling right here in this little creek. I'm telling you, some people really just do play this shit like it's a campaign mission. 3 other players left. Can't get the 20 bomb anymore. Good game sense to know that a player would definitely want to be up there. That's probably one of the best, if not the best spot to be at. Seems like that player that was over here earlier with Ghost actually pulled that vehicle up over here and has been here the entire time. Might have been a recon Richard taking shots at each other. Another player falls. One to his left, one to his right now. He still has to make this rotation coming in. Got a full gas mask, completely safe. So now the rotation is going to end up going to his left. Now, does he know if the players are both on his left or on his right, or is he still stuck in between them? Smart move here is for him to lay down, wait for that player to go there. Ends up knocking one. Be very careful to the player that he was shooting to your right. Taking shots at him, shooting through the brushes, doesn't see anything, throws a C4 out there randomly. Still out there in the gas, not challenging. He's pushing now, very close to him. Kind of ran at him. I mean, that was incredibly simple. We went from watching one of the most passive players to somebody on a pretty decent streak, especially on this account. I am very surprised I am having these kinds of players. This account literally has no kills. It is a literal 0 KD. Nothing to say. GG though.